Why, hello there yourself, Devon Lass. Why, hello there yourself. Welcome to the stream. Why, hello there yourself. Welcome to the stream. Why, hello there yourself. Oh, we've got to repeat. We've got to repeat. Oh, we've got to repeat. We've got to repeat. Oh, we've got to repeat. We've got to repeat. Oh, we've got to repeat. We've got to repeat. One moment. I think it was just that I had Twitch open, but I paused my broadcast, so I don't know why that happened. Oh well. Oh well. Did you guys hear an echo, or was it just for me? Anyway, never mind. We seem to have eliminated the problem. Give me just a moment, because we're going to do some housekeeping before we start running, and I really don't want to have to explain it for, like, the 5 or 6 people who might show up today. I don't want to keep repeating myself over and over again explaining it, so we'll give them just a little bit more time to sidle in. If you know one of those people, hit them over the head with the hyperlink to my Twitch channel. Get them in here. Yes, because I have news. Good. Okay. So you could hear the echo too. I think it was just I had my Twitch channel open, but I had pressed pause on the video, so I have no idea why it was coming up as an echo. Never mind. Okay, there are at least one person who I know is going to want to hear this, who isn't here yet, so I'm just going to chase them up. Again, apologies for wasting your time. We're just going to give it a tiny bit longer. I need to do a much more vibrant starting screen. I'm actually going to, like, really focus on improving the quality of the stream and the visuals. Literally, as soon as we're done with Resident Evil 8, I'm going to be putting a lot of time and effort into that. I've had loads of ideas. I've been watching some of the really high-end, top-end streamers, what they do, and they have all sorts of things that we are going to basically kind of copy and just make our own. Lots of games involving channel points. It'll be very exciting, trust me. Very exciting. But I also need to invest in some sort of, like, non-copyright music that I can use low level on the channel, just for, because at the moment all you can hear is me and nothing else, and it's a bit weird. So little improvements like that we're going to be making. Aha! T fixes everything. Tea is perfect. Only had 2 cups today. I'm slacking. Slacking on the tea. I'm going to be having a lot tomorrow, though, because Resident Evil 8 is coming before 12 p.m. I paid for extra special delivery. So I'm going to be up something like 8 a.m. just to make sure I don't miss the package. But when I've been going to bed at something like 4 in the morning, that doesn't leave a lot of sleep. So tomorrow we're going to be a bit bleary-eyed, and I'm imagining that tea is going to be the one thing that's pulling me through it. All right, we're going to get on with things now. So let me switch over because we've got some things to do before we actually start on the runs. So if I've done this correctly, we should switch over here. Hello. Hi. Now, you're probably thinking, when I run Silent Hill 4, my screen looks a bit different. That's because I'm going to show you some things. Because I did my first... Hey, Kittyfied. So I did my first offline attempts yesterday. I wasn't on stream because it was one of my days off in preparation for Resident Evil 8, but I decided that I would do some runs off stream to see what that feels like, to see how, just to see how it was. Turns out I talk a lot to myself when you guys aren't here, so it's almost as if I was streaming. But the news is, I got a new PB yesterday. It hasn't been submitted to speedrun.com yet because I wanted to see how today would turn out. We might well beat that PB today. But my current PB was 105.21. And as you're going to see, my new PB is 101.56. I managed to shave off a good 3 to 4 minutes, which is nice. It's nice. It's a nice thing to have. But what I did was I recorded my attempts, obviously, because if my attempts were successful, I was going to be submitting them to speedrun.com. I needed video evidence. And so, if I've done this correctly, where is the screen? It's not window capture, it's display capture. You should be able to see an infinite tunnel of garlipses. Yeah. So I'm going to show you just some highlights from those videos. So you can also, can you see a folder with 3 video files in it? I'm going to have to keep checking the chat to make sure. Garlipception. Yep, okay. So this was my first attempt yesterday, offline.
We're not live.
This is why I've got earphones in, by the way, so I can hear my audio on the video.
Live right now. I'm doing a offline recording.
Can you hear me talking on the video?
I'm streaming live, but I'm not streaming live. This is going to be 1 or 2 attempts of Silent Hill 4. It's my first time doing an offline attempt.
Can you hear the audio on the video?
So, let me get everything ready. My PB
Come on, somebody.
is in-game time 1:05.21. I'm trying to catch up to Axton, who is 6 seconds ahead of me.
Anybody? Is the video making sound for you? Okay, thank you. Brilliant. Right. So this was my first attempt, and I wanted to show you just... Oh, by the way, we've got new splits. I've named them slightly differently, and I've added icons. So this was my offline attempt. I've got off to an okay start, I think. Yes, look at that. We golded.
Maybe this is...
Oh
my god.
I think the Wallmen was particularly bad. Who knows? It was over quickly enough. You can see here I golded on most of my splits, right? So I was riding this big wave of time. Let's skip along a bit. Golded the first 3 splits. Let's skip in a bit further. Golded again. Greened on the building world, but it was still... I'd lost 2 seconds of my lead. So I had a great lead going. And if I skip a bit further, you'll see that I golded the not the hospital, the apartments. Golded the hospital as well. Gold means that I got my best time ever on that split. And then you will see what happened. My run died because I went up the Wallmen. By the way, I've been trying this Wallmen strategy where you bring a clip of ammunition and you put 5 bullets in one Wallman. Not the first one, but the second one. And then you put 5 bullets in the third Wallman so that you kill those 2. And then you use the other 2 to help Eileen pass the 4th Wallman, because there are only 4 Wallmen on this side in Subway 2. And I killed the first one, and I guess I kind of was not quite aiming properly on the other one and managed to waste the bullets. So I didn't end up killing that one. But despite that, we still got Eileen past the Wallmen with no hits. Eileen was in really good shape
is on the
when I
left.
picked her up here.
I don't know why that works, but it just does, okay?
When I got the murder scene key, and then watch what happens.
And because it's King
See if you can spot the error.
on the left.
And you should be able to, because you can see what items I've
I'll
got.
tell you.
Constantly, I've got the items switched on. What is my mistake?
So, I mean, hopefully Eileen's just not going to take knocks here, but we know that that third wall
Hang on.
isn't
Which
dead.
bonus points if anyone in the chat
Really,
gets it.
really upsetting. I also don't have bullets to get past the fourth one. Like, usually you just have 2 bullets. You could, like, throw them into the fourth one. So we're just going to have to be very careful.
Some of you might have worked it out. But anyway, we got her past these wallmen without getting a hit at all, and I was shocked. I was like, this is going so well.
I haven't heard her get hit yet. We know
At the end of the day, I don't care if I get hit so long as Eileen doesn't get hit. Eileen was in great condition. But I'm about to work out, maybe a minute too late, what I did wrong. None of you have guessed it yet.
Hopefully we should exit before she even gets hit by it. That sounded pretty good.
Here we go.
I forgot the train key.
Bear in mind, look at all these gold splits.
No. I forgot the train handle. Rip the run.
Garlips, you're a fucking idiot. Rip the run. Yeah, I forgot the train handle. And I was like, I'm not going back up there to come back down again. Not only will Eileen get hit multiple times, but the time loss would have just eaten up my entire lead. So, it was unfortunate, but I persevered. I started a second run.
That last
And
went badly. We forgot the train handle.
I was like, do not forget the train handle.
So we're going to see less gold.
And yeah, I'm talking to you like you were here. So if we skip through, you can see that although I wasn't golding as much, I was still riding a time save compared to my PB. I managed to still gold the forest world. I have no idea how I did that. And I golded the water prison as well. Wow, I did better than I thought. Golded the building world. I did not gold the hospital. Yeah, I golded the apartments as well, but I did not. It was 7-up for the 7-up for the hospital key. You can see there I lost time on the hospital. Remember the train handle this time. Well, hey. But there was one thing I was going to show you, actually. I need to go back. So there is a glitch in Building World 1 right here. If you guys don't know. There's a cutscene that happens here where the camera looks up to the top of the stairwell and you hear Richard yell or scream, right? And if you press an item that you can't use at precisely the right frame, then Henry can continue moving in that cutscene. But you've got to be like frame perfect. And I was like, I guess I'll try for it, and I got it first time. Which means it will never happen again. But if you watch closely, you will observe that hang on, where's my chat? If you watch closely, you will observe that Henry carries on running during the cutscene, which doesn't usually happen. So if I just put it back a tiny bit. No, tiny bit.
Now there's a really obscure
You will see that Henry... Oh, there's a...
And I'm trying for it every time and never get it.
Like, I start talking about it.
It worked! Oh my god, did you see that?
I got it.
I got it! And I ran into the wall. Amazing.
But the problem was, I was running into the wall. So, like, I barely saved any amount of time. But it was funny, and I was like, wow, I actually got it. Which was cool. Thank you for the freak out. Welcome, Nia. Welcome, Subcut. Yeah, so I'm just explaining Subcut. I got a PB yesterday offline. Which still counts. I can submit it to the leaderboard, but you guys weren't there. I was recording it by myself. Anyway, so if I just skip through, we had some good times, we had some bad times. It took me a while to get... no, I got Eileen skipped first time, but it took me a while to lose her in the water prison so that I could go and do my other stuff in the water prison. Anyway, you can see here I was riding a good wave, and I managed to keep it up.
That was gold.
Got a gold split on apartments too. The boss fight was not good, if I remember rightly. I went in with a health item, and not only did I need the health item, but I reached the point where I just couldn't use the pickaxe. I had to switch to the axe. Because he just would not stop shooting me. I think I got a few hits in with the pickaxe, but eventually I had to switch over. Because it was just causing too much problems. And Eileen was fucked. There was no saving Eileen, but that's fine. Anyway, so if I skip through a little bit more... I gave him an extra pickaxe hit for good measure. You can see I lost a minute here of my lead fighting Walter.
Shall we take a look together?
So, here we go. 101.56.
That's frustrating. We're climbing up towards the hour mark.
So one thing I want to point out, right, is that you can see here, I was actually riding a lead of 4 minutes, and I lost almost all of that minute, right? So I could save a minute just by being less shit on the final boss. Not only that, but if you look here, you can see sum of best segments. That basically means that every segment that I've done, it takes the best time I've ever done those segments, adds them together to provide a theoretical best time. Now, bearing in mind this is real time and not in-game timer, but my sum of best is 123. And not a lot of that is real time. Most of it is in-game time, right? So in theory, if I played my best, I could get a sub 1 hour on PS3. And so that is what I'm going for today. Okay, right, let's get back into OBS. Just give me a moment because I had to kind of like shut and close several things to make that work. I need to go and grab my live split. There we go. Put that in the right place. Cool. So, everything should look and sound okay now, like a usual speedrun. As Kitty5 pointed out, I've got the nice new sexy splits. I changed the names a bit to make it a bit more poetic and arty, and I added the icons as well. And we're going to get started now on 2 attempts. So I need from someone, the first person to comment blood color wins. Red, purple, or green? Green! Green it is. Yes. Oh, and the other thing is that I need to take out my earphones. 1 second. So, let's turn this down, because otherwise all of the noises you lovely people are going to make will blast out of those speakers like a jet engine. Feel naked without the headphones, that's much better. Okay, now I'm streaming. We're going to do 2 runs then, and we're going to aim for a PB. So, although my PB there says 105.21, actually, no, I'm going to update that. Because now it's 101.56. I think it was 56, yeah. Hang on, let me just double check that. Like, I just wasn't paying attention. 101.56, yeah. So we'll update that, but we won't update my theoretical place on the leaderboard. Today, that place on the leaderboard would take me from 46th in the world. It would take me from 46th to 43rd. So I would move up 3 places. But because it hasn't been formally submitted to speedrun.com and then approved, I'm not going to change my ranking. I'm going to leave it at 46th. Yellow's not an option, I'm afraid. Can we roast you intermittently? Also, transparent blood would be a thing. You can roast me whenever you like. And yes, no yellow or transparent blood, unfortunately. As much as Germany would love, like, transparent blood, I think that's probably the reason why green and purple are in here, because Germany is quite strict about blood in video games. I think that's it. I think we're all ready to go. So yeah, that just explains what the 46th in the bottom right corner means and the 101.56. That's the PB to beat, and that's my ranking on the leaderboard. And hopefully, we're going to get an even faster time today. We're going to get sub 1. But if we don't, and even if we don't get a PB, at least I can submit that PB that I got yesterday. And I showed it off to you so you know it exists. Right, let's begin. So... oh, extra proof if it was needed. You can see there 101, so... alright, let's get ready to begin. I think everything is ready and set. Yeah, okay. Right, gonna be a little bit rusty, but I did run twice yesterday, so hopefully it should still be in my head. 3, 2, 1, go. How is everybody today? You all excited for Resident Evil 8 tomorrow? Oh, by the way, can't believe I forgot to mention, I got a new chair today. I finally have a Secret Labs chair. It's amazing. It's already making a huge difference to my back. Like, it's crazy how good it is, like, in terms of difference. Yes. Graciously received with help from anonymous sources. Friends of the channel. Oh, I should have turned around for that. I'm not paying attention. Right. Chocolate milk. Oh my god. Skip that. Skip the front door. By the way, in-game time doesn't pass while you're in this menu or a number of other menus, including reading stuff. Like, when I run the game on PC, you will see, like, where the in-game timer stops. It's a lot of places. Also, I'm afraid now I'm at the stage where if I make a really stupid mistake, I will restart. I promise to try not to do that too much, but you never know. Loading screen, please. Bam. Ooh. Saving on the old PB. Yeah, it is a saving on the old PB, but funnily enough, not the fastest I've ever done that. That's why it's not gold. Oh, that was good. So when I move over to PC, there will be an inherent gain in terms of time because things just run faster, load faster, move faster. Oh my god, I'm going over the wrong side of the room.
Where did you go? Hurry! Save me! If you need a token, there's one here.
There's one here. Skip, 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 skip. I will have no start button left on this controller. It'll be gone. Oh my god, get it. Just trying to get better on holding down directions as I walk into a room. So that I'm not stood there for half a second, not moving, basically. That's the idea. This cutscene is notoriously difficult to skip. Like, you see a lot of it, even if you are spamming the start button. Yeah, it's just about holding the direction I need immediately. Get it? Oh my god. But yeah, the speedrun journey so far has been really fun. I lost my for a while there this week, Axton had beaten my PB. He had the championship belt, but as of yesterday now, I think I've taken that back. Although, again, not official yet, because I haven't yet submitted it to speedrun.com. But you saw the proof today. The proof exists. But if we could get a sub-hour, what a way to finish off speedrunning Silent Hill 4 on PS3. Oh my god. It's not going to happen like that, is it? I also had some really weird ghost behavior yesterday. Oh, I should have showed you guys, but forgot about it. On that first attempt, a ghost managed to like grab me and completely change my position. Like I moved from one side of a corridor to another side of the corridor, like in an instant. See, like, there are bits where you can have a bit of a breather. Also, this doggy, both times yesterday, didn't attack me. So he's going to get me today. He's hungry. He wants me. He's going to get me.
Come to the turnstile. Henry, I found the exit. Come to the turnstile.
Yeah, there he comes. Zoom. Oh! Not today, fucker. first one. I forget about the hitbox on those things. You've really got to wait for the hitbox to disappear. Oh, come on, it's through. I just not eased up on the stick. Hello. You're ready for me. Should have kept running. This is not the worst warm end in the world. Oof. Say so, man. Not too bad. We might be coming up on a saving. Oh my god, we are on a saving. Ooh. Yeah, it's not much, but we're riding it. Wall demons are my kryptonite.
Hurry up and get
The
that
wall men
tablet.
are single-handedly one of the worst things in this run. But I would say maybe the generator room is worse, but maybe that's just for me personally. It scares me, the generator room. Is the sound? Oh my god, I thought I got it. Hold down in these rooms. Average hits here is 3 to 5 hits for these two screens, so we'll see how we go. 1. Oh, that's good. 2. Gonna get me again. 3. RNG, nothing I can do about it. 3 for those two screens is very good. Well, it's average to good. Right, it's this next screen I want to go left. That's it. You can't quite see, but you avoid everything by going that way. Super useful. Second time in the forest though. There's a twin enemy over there. Follow the path for this one, because the path is pretty much the fastest way. In the next room, we're going to take the grass. It's quicker. Hold down for this room, very important. Skip cutscene. Hold up. And, of course, back across the grass. It's going to be fun trying to, Hey, Factory Lava Room. Welcome to the stream. Hey, buddy, you just blow in from Spooky Town. Dude, I live in Spooky Town. This is where I live now. Silent 4 every day of the week. How you doing? Milkshake ready. Here we go. Give me my spade. Damn it. Cool. Well, yeah, you'll see You'll see a fair bit of it, but you'll also see us running past a lot of it and skipping much of it. We are speedrunning today. Trying to beat my PB, which I got yesterday. That's the problem with speedrunning. You're trying forever to get a PB, and then the second you get it, it's not good enough. Need a new one. Yes, you can. Oh my god. That was probably the worst I've ever done this room. But yeah, this is a great game. I love it a lot. Probably never be able to play it casually again. You know when you see how the sausage is made? You don't want the sausages anymore? That kind of thing. I kid. It's just, like, you can run past everything in this game, pretty much. So why would you fight it? You just run. We're a speed boy. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Hey, Airload Husky, welcome to the stream. The run is going okay so far. We're actually riding a saving on my PB. I don't know how, and I'm probably losing it in the forest. But yeah, it's not going too badly. I got a PB yesterday, so I'm trying to get sub 1 hour. I'm running on PS3, backwards compatible PS3. And thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. I'm currently running on backwards compatible PS3, but once Resident Evil 8 is out tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 8 for like a week. And then once I'm done with Resident Evil 8 and I move back to my ordinary schedule, I will be switching to PC version of Silent Hill 4, which will hopefully help me get quicker times. But it's also going to mean learning the movement on a keyboard, which that does not fill me with joy. But you do get an auto splitter, so swings and roundabouts. Is I don't have to think about pressing the split button all the time. It just does it by itself. We are picking up our rusted key. You can't take it through the forest by foot. You have to go home, drop it, and pick it up again. We are... Oh, we might still be riding our saving. Who knows? We might have eaten it up. Lips. You're the only person to call me Lips. Subcut, I'm running it on a backwards compatible PlayStation 3. So, it's a PS2 disc in a fat PS3. But yeah, I'm going to be making the move to PC. Once Resident Evil 8 comes out and I've played Resident Evil 8 to completion on the stream, it's going to be PC version. Which used to be very expensive, along with Silent Hill 2 and 3. But now you can get it on GOG.com for like, I don't know how much money, but not a lot of money. So lots of people have gotten into speedrunning this game. Oh, that's my split. I made the split slightly late though, so it was about the same as normal, which is fine. No, it means I've lost my lead. Damn it. I need to pay attention. But yeah, the PC version runs a bit quicker. You can get an auto splitter, which runs off the in-game timer. So it pauses when the timer's paused and it starts when the timer starts, and you don't even have to think about it. It just works in the background. Oof. Yeah, we're shaking the rust off. That's what we're doing today. Usually it takes one run to warm me up. Yeah, because I'm just making mistakes all over the place. Yep. So many mistakes. All of the mistakes. In this room, you can activate the bugs, so be careful. Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3, unfortunately, have not come out on GOG. Presumably due to copyright issues, because they're notoriously, like, Konami in those games, the history is notoriously muddy. People not owed or owed money they should have got, etc., etc. So the whole, like, releasing them is a lot harder. I hope they still manage to do it somehow. Because I have Silent Hill 2, 3, and 4 on PC, but it would be nice if other people could get it as well. Legitimately. I mean, there are illegitimate ways to get it. And I would run Silent Hill 2 or Silent Hill 3, but the any percent in those games relies on this trick to rejuvenate stamina, which involves quick saving and quick loading, and it's just, the whole idea of it puts me off completely. I could run a category that doesn't involve that trick, but, like, if you start speedrunning a game, you want to get a world record, right? Like, in the, like, most popular category. Or at least I do. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, I'm making mistakes all over the shop on this run. Sorry about that. But it's okay. We'll warm up. I hope. There's also a glitch you can do on the PC version to skip all these cutscenes of moving the crank handle. Oh my god. Wow, that went really badly. So it'll be fun to try and learn the timing for that. I know it's tricky, but I tend to have a kind of a knack for the timing-based things. I blame Guitar Hero and all of the other Beat Mania games, things that I've played in the past. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Skip cutscene. Up the ladder. Is everyone else excited about Resident Evil 8? I am hyped. And I've also managed to avoid spoilers, so, which is nice. In this day and age, it's very hard to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chat spamming is in, like, people spamming the spoilers. That's upsetting. Oh, the emote. Oh, spamming the emote. Right, gotcha. Oof. That was a very bad water prison. I'm tempted to start again. Told you I'm going to be one of those guys now. Let's see what happens to us in Building World. trying not to be one of those guys who just resets all the time, but it's so difficult. I think I might save that behavior for off stream. This ghosty guy, I've noticed if he's spawning in on the door, he won't be in the corridor. Oops. He should not be... Yeah, see? He's in this corridor unless you, he's spawning on the door, which is interesting. I'm getting too stuck on these staircases. They're sticky. What actually is that emote, by the way? I don't know. I'm not very Twitch literate. Is it because of the vampire lady? I'm guessing it's because of the vampire lady, right? I like to come down this aisle. I find I have a much better time if I come down this aisle. Oof. Having said that, I get attacked. Right, hug the handrail. The second RNG dude isn't here, which is good. Okay. Like, not great, but still not the worst. Ooh, that dog flew straight past me. Right, it's a bit busy in here. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh my god. It's always this staircase. Always. I might reset. I might reset. I said I wouldn't. But I might. Didn't get it today. Yeah, well, if I get perfect hospital on this shithouse run. I know that's the joy, kind of the joy of a Silent Hill 4 run is that like there's promise in that hospital. There's the gift of you know, like potential for things to turn around. So maybe I can give it till the hospital. I mean, if the hospital goes especially badly, then there's really not much hope for the run. Maybe I'll give it to the hospital. Let's see how this split turns out, because my movement in Building World was pretty shitty. Yeah, look, we're adding to our lead. It's not good. I say adding to our lead, I mean like taking... Like, we're adding to our discrepancy. It's not good. It's the opposite of good. It's bad. 20 seconds down.
Looks like another one, Captain. Got 1-2-1.
To be fair, though, one thing to remember is because this is real-time attack as opposed to in-game time. Pauses and fuck-ups like that, where I'm waiting on a piece of dialogue, etc., they don't count towards in-game timer. So, although my timer might be off by an incredible amount on the side, the thing to remember is that my in-game time might not actually be as drastically affected. Although I'm not skipping cutscenes like I should be. Have I gone through the hole? I went through the hole. Okay, the run is fucked. Okay, enough. I know I said I'd wait to the hospital. Damn it. No, not gonna happen. Yeah, I wasn't paying any attention. I had to go and get the key from the poster, and I went through the hole because I was like, oh, we go back to the apartment to get the doll key. Yeah. Rip run. I'm making silly mistakes. I promise that we're gonna shake the rust off. Okay. Do you know what? And it makes me so sad, but it's kind of funny. That is the first time ever. Oh, hello. What was that? That looked a bit weird. Back to 202, sweetie. Back to the start of the game, sweetie. What was I gonna say? That's the first time that Live Split hasn't asked me to save new best splits. Welcome to mediocrity. All right, we're gonna try now. We're gonna put on a serious hat. I'm gonna have a little drink. Okay, here we go. Oh, by the way, I had my first speedrunning dream the other day. My very first one. So I'm a proper speedrunner now. I was dreaming I was doing Silent Hill 4, and I found a way in the water prison to you know, you have to go all the way down to the bottom to get the key, and then bring it up to unlock the door to go outside to go all the way up. I dreamt that I worked out a way to get through that door without needing the key. And I was so, like, the whole dream was just me being paranoid about the fact that I'd done it, and that I needed to record a world record before anyone else could, and then I would share the community. I would share the knowledge with the community. And it's like, not only are delusions of grandeur invading my sleep, but also, like, I was so devious about it. I was like, I can't tell anyone about this. I have to get world record, and then I can share the knowledge. Right, let's start, shall we? I'm gonna pay attention. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's do this. Whoa, are you seeing that weirdness? You guys saw that weirdness on the loading screen, right? I think it's a PS3 error. But I don't want to like nullify my run by like having weird shit going on. Let's hope it's gone. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oops. Start, you mean to go on? Looks like we've lost the glitching. That's good. Through the room without even seeing it. Nice. Skip cutscene. Skip second cutscene. Skip third cutscene. Push forward. Press X. Didn't see that room either. That's good. Skip cutscene. Skip second cutscene. Check chest. Crap. Here we go. Check the window. Skip cutscene as fast as humanly possible. What? What? I didn't do the phone. I was so quick to get out of the room, I didn't do the phone. Oh my god, what is going on today? I need to get it together. That's what I need to do. This is slightly embarrassing. Now I'm the king of resets. I left the room so quickly, it couldn't let me look at the phone. That's amazing. I've never done that before. Alright, for realsies this time, right? For realsies? You betcha. Okay. 3, 2, 1. That was really good movement though I had at the start. This time. You didn't even see the room. It's so good. I fucked it up this time. I actually find going backwards is quicker. For me. Skip the cutscene. Skip cutscene. That's the second one. Skip the third one. There's the phone. It caught me this time. How did I beat the phone? It happened. I have evidence that it happened. There we go. This could be a gold split. This is pretty fast for me. Pick up the phone. I did. I remembered this time. Actually, it kind of auto-turned me towards it. We're going in sometime. Dang it. I completely forgot I have to push through this section. Hopefully shouldn't have affected in-game timer, but will affect real time. You know that thing I said about getting my head in the game? Yeah, about that. Sorry, guys. Still good. Oh my god, very good. It's still gold. It's gold. Always believe in your soul. Soon all your splits will be gold. I think there are like 2 cutscenes here. Oof, bad movement. Skip cutscene, loading screen. Skip cutscene. Cabinet, gun, hole in the wall. Phone, again.
Where did you go? Hurry! Save me!
This is my drink break. I have
If
to
you need
remember.
a token,
Wait till
there's
now.
one here.
Okay. That fade up that happens, it's really annoying. I haven't seen it happening to people on PS2. I think it's a PS3 quirk. In fact, I think I've been playing at a disadvantage all this time. This is something moving to the GOG version will change. And that's what I mean. My first time on the GOG version will probably be like a decent enough skip. You know, after I've worked out the movement. My movement to begin with is probably not going to be very good. Oh my god, am I looking forward to not having to split myself. Yeah, I am. Okay, 20 to 9. Yeah, overshoot the door. Well done, Henry. We're zooming. What? Oh my god, you can look at this stuff. Ugh. Oh, that threw me off a bit. The problem was I was kind of like instinctively wanting to press X so that when I get to the door, I open it first time, like as soon as I get close enough to it. But in doing so, I accidentally examined the stuff that was lying around. So I've got to be careful about doing that in future. Skip cutscene. Ladder. But yeah, I was watching Fungo last night. That's the first time I watched Fungo speedrun. I mean, I've known about Fungo for a while because of the you know, the Silent Hill community. I used to watch a lot of the video content that he produced. Oh, we got that dog stuck behind a pillar. He's gonna do a walk now, a cheating walk. No, we bamboozled him. Anyway, so yeah, I've known about Fungo for years, but this is the first time I watched him speedrun, and yeah, the auto sprinting is like so good. But it kept running. It's a good woman. It's a very good woman. Let's say something. 4 times? You fucking cunt. See ya. Wonderful. Well, it was a really good woman until it wasn't anymore. Until it became an average woman. What? How did we save that much time? That's nuts. It's a gold split. What the fuck?
Hurry up and get that ambulance. Quit yapping and move already.
I wasn't aware that it was that much faster. I guess just good movement. That's the difference good movement makes. I wish there was a way to manipulate these bugs somehow. It might be based on your movement, I'm not sure. Once is very good. 2, 3, bad. 4, bad. There might be a way to subtly influence them with your movement, but I don't know anything about that. To employ tactics. Maybe I need to just like run that room 100 times. That was a bit of a damage boost. Not sure if the stunning, like, saved any time though. This is the one where the path is probably the quickest route. And then obviously the next one is the grass, as I told you last time. Movement-wise, this isn't too bad. Sorry for the quietness, I'm concentrating. When you get 2 golds at the start, you start concentrating. We got through there without any damage. Let's do a better tree room than last time, shall we? That was a bit better. Because the way that this game works, 1, 2, and 3 all use tank controls, which basically means you move up to move forward relative to your character position, down to use to go backwards, and left and right make you pivot on the spot. This game does not have tank controls. It kind of moves based on the direction relative to Henry and the camera. And so what ends up happening is sometimes Henry will keep moving in a certain direction when the camera angle changes. Like, you'll get a minute's grace, not a minute, you get more like a second's grace, where you'll keep heading in the direction you were heading when you were holding that direction, even though the camera angle has changed. But then there reaches a point where the new camera angle says, okay, now you're moving in a different direction to the one you were before, even though you're holding the same direction. And so the trick is, like, sometimes those grace periods are really helpful because they mean that you can kind of keep moving and not lose momentum, but other times they will send you off in kind of slightly strange directions when the camera angle changes. And it's knowing about those changes and anticipating them. Zoomies. I felt sure I was going to stop your... Oh my god. Right, you're getting your revenge for the first time through that room. I get it, I get it. Okay, let's get our key. We look like we're still riding the wave. I think that's what I'm going to start calling it, riding the wave. Not by much, but some. Skip a cutscene. Yeah. Oh, baby. We're riding the wave. I like to change the camera angle in here and run the opposite way around the room, because then you don't get the change in camera angle that happens there. It's good movement. We will not kick that out of bed. So yeah, that is the door in question that I had my dream about. You could get through that door without having to go down the stairs. Oh my god, you'd save like 40 seconds. Maybe more. I really don't know if there's a difference in running around the left or right hand side of that room at the top of the tower. I just go up the left side, back the left side, just... That seems instinctively the best thing to do. Let's get a real good... Fuck off. Let's get a real good room, shall we? That was quite good. That wasn't so bad. That's the floor. Gotta go up to get down, yo. Oof, almost. Not today. I don't know what I'd do if, like, suddenly I jumped down one of these holes and it just wasn't the right way. Honestly, I'd be so kind of, like, taken aback, I wouldn't be able to work out what the hell had happened. Gold prison! What the fuck is going on? I like it. I like it a lot. Skip this one. And you see how last time we were already at a loss at this point. Right now we're up 30 seconds. So just got to bring it home. You're coming with me, sword. Don't get stuck on the staircases. They're sticky. He's going to be coming through the door, hopefully. Yeah. Which means he won't be here. Which is good for us. Next is a series of doors, very quickly. Feel good, Joe. This is the exact moment I would lose it all because I felt like giddy. So I just need to make sure I don't fuck up. Oh my god. That's probably the worst that's ever happened. Overshot it. Almost got me twice. Gotten really good at, like, very quickly rubbing my nose if it's itching. But the problem, I always worry that someday I'm just going to, like, smack myself in the face. It's like, I need to act quickly because my nose is tickling. Smack. Yes, nice clear line to the elevator. Skip cutscene. Oh my god, that was bad. I've heard you can get the ladder there, like through from the other side of the ladder, but I've never actually seen it done myself. That's one screen where holding down a direction really doesn't seem to help much to get you going. Oof, coming right for me. Excuse me. This is the room. Always got to remember. The room after the wheelchairs is the funny staircase. Didn't get hit on the leeches this time. That usually happens. Yeah, I want to look at the bin, Henry. Just fascinated with bins. Alright, let's go for the skip. Yeah, not going to happen. Here's where my good friend Axton usually does an advert, so I'm going to do an advert as well. I'm Garlips, I'm a streamer. You're watching me through the power of the internet. I like to stream games, but I'm going to be streaming one game for the next week, and it's Resident Evil 8. It comes out tomorrow. You wouldn't think so, considering some of the uploads that went up today. Loads of people have got their hands on it, but that's okay. I have remained completely unspoiled, and I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it. We're going to play it a lot. We're going to get the trophies. We're going to get the Mercenaries mode. We're going to do it all. And then once we've finished doing that, 6 o'clock PM to midnight BST every single day from tomorrow, Once we've done that for a week, we're going to reassess and work out what my new schedule will be like. But it will involve Silent Hill 4 speedrunning on PC, as well as finishing up Nier Replicant, and then moving on to Nier Automata. It's also probably going to involve Dark Souls and Demon Souls, because I've not played those games, apart from a couple of hours of Bloodborne. So, yeah, me too. I'm super, super hyped for Resident Evil 8. Oh boy. Right, we didn't gold, but we only lost a second off our lead. That's not bad.
Looks like another one, Captain. Got one.
Can't gold them all. Well, you can, but it's hard. You gold them all. Right, let's not make the very stupid error I made here last time. Very stupid, bad, not good error. Oh, the movement in here is atrocious. That's why I try to be light on the stick in that room, because, like, it's just so difficult. Like that staircase as well. It'd be really tricky to get on the right line. Here we go. Oof. Not good. We might cut into our lead again here. If we do, it's unfortunate. But again, if we can just keep it, like just not lose the lead, even if we lose a bit of it, it's all right. Arcane Leech magic. Oh my god. Press left so much I fucked it up. Ooh. When puppers attack. Cameraman here hates me. He just does not know how to navigate a spiral, like a staircase. Not quite a spiral, but you know what I mean. Okay. That was clean. And then I checked the door. Still, I guess I have to remember that IGT, that wouldn't have added anything. Oh my god. Alright. Paper first time, please. Got the white piece of paper. Knew it. Never mind. Can you imagine if you just got there and the key wasn't there? Like that hasn't happened to me before. Okay, no cutscene to skip on the other side. Hey, Eileen. Eileen, you excited for Resident Evil 8? Are ya? She's excited. She just can't wait. Reading into our lead again. Not good. But it's okay. It's still a lead. And it could all change in the Hospital of Dreams. Yeah, come on, good hospital. Skip. The one thing I like about the hospital, you can tell you've skipped the cutscene because you'll hear a door opening. If they all came with like cues like that, it would be amazing. Okay, here we go. I've got a chat here now to wish me good luck. Thank you. Here goes. Not L1. Not R1. L2? There seem to be less wheelchairs. Not L2. R2? Nope. L3? Nope. R3? Nope. L4? Nope. R4? Nope. Death. Death to wheelchairs. Is this L5 or L6? I can't remember. L5, I think. R5. My god. L6. Nope. Wow, this hospital sucks. R6. Nope. L7. Yes, L7. Yeah, not the best. Why did you change direction, you piece of shit? Oh my god. R12. Can you fucking believe it? R12. Thanks for the good luck, guys. Really worked. It's okay, it's not your fault. It's really not. My PS3 heard I was talking smack about it. That's what happened. Eileen, movement good. At least it wasn't L12, R12. You know what I mean? I mean, we've got to be thankful for that at least. You guess. It's the optimist in me, just won't die. No matter what the universe does to kick him in the fucking balls. What really annoys me is Henry is like, this is the 20th time I've gone in this hole, but I must look at the placard. Yes, the placard is what I'm paying my attention to. Clearly that's what I want to look at. Eileen's with me. Thank God, I thought for a second she wasn't. Eileen? Eileen? Oh my God. What the fuck is going on? I think this is a reset. Fucking hell. See what I mean? The optimist in me says, well, maybe it could have been worse. So the universe goes, here's some worse for you. Motherfucker. Alright, you know what? I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'm going to be right back. Let me just get everything ready. Reset. We are going to save the splits. No, we're not going to save the splits. We're going to reset, but we're going to save the best times. Which pushes my sum of best down some more. I will be back in a few moments, guys. It's really being a cruel mistress tonight, isn't it?
They're deep, deep in the twitching night. Garlips dances the waltz. He laughs as he continually fails to get a PB that's new. His eyes, black holes that never stop. Watching Henry speed, this song does not really make much sense, yeah. Clearly you're not listening. Prance past Walter's eyes. Ghosties appear, and we run right by. Sounds skip the cutscene fast, just so we gain a time that isn't last. Now, we don't need weapons, candles, or heals. And Eileen, would you please get a move on and just don't get left behind? And can you believe that fucking RNG when we try to find the hospital key? And don't even get me started on one truth.
Hello. Right. Let's try that shit again, shall we? What in the ever-loving fuck happened there? I guess what happened was the patients got in the way of Eileen, so she just couldn't get into the elevator. But why did that happen? I guess maybe I just didn't move efficiently. Maybe do you know what? I was worried hadn't brought Eileen through with me, so maybe in that waiting, I'd maybe kind of like screwed up something important that needs to happen. You move quickly, you know, you don't get blocked off. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try it again. We're probably not going to have many goals this time, but that's okay. We just need a green. We just need to keep it green. Ride that green wave. So, without any further ado, 3, 2, 1, go. That was pretty quick.
Brave Sir Robin ran away. No! Bravely ran away.
We did run away. We ran away from cutscenes, but we couldn't. We couldn't run away from the patients. I mean, it was a bad hospital anyway, or not a great hospital. Let's put it that way, because of the RNG. But we were still riding a lead. What the fuck am I doing? Also, apologies if that was loud. Let's forget. Can't believe it. I always forget that you gotta push through the first time. You would not credit it. Okay. Time save. Not much, but it's time save. Yeah, hold down there. Down works really well. That's what I mean about those camera angles. Down works best there.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So
Welcome,
just
Bounty.
Do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it!
How have you been?
Just
You having a good
do
day?
it! Yes, you can!
Yes. Don't let my dreams be dreams. This is my drink break.
Where did you go? Hurry! Save me!
It's not bad timing. It's never
You
bad
need a
timing.
token. There's one here.
I always need a Shia LaBeouf motivational speech. It like just picks me up. No, they're there to be spent. So yeah, we've had a couple of promising runs die this evening, Bounty, so far. You weren't here for the start, so let me fill you in. I got a PB yesterday. I was running off stream, and I got a PB. So we're trying to beat that PB, basically. Stupid, like, crazy me was thinking, maybe we could get the sub 1 hour. I think we'll be lucky just to PB, even if it's by 10 seconds. But we're currently riding a lead. It's going good today, thank you. Yeah, I got my new chair. You can't actually tell, but you can also see that there's an old chair behind me. That was the chair I was using. My new chair arrived. It's fucking comfortable. It's so good. Maybe that's what's going on. Because the chair's so comfortable, I'm just like losing all sense of urgency. This is actually like a 4-hour advert for the best chair in the world. So good, you won't be able to concentrate. And I'm looking forward to Resident Evil 8 tomorrow. Cannot wait. Well, gonna have to, but yeah, 24 hours from now, I will be streaming Resident Evil 8. 6 till midnight BST. And every day thereafter for at least a week. It's quite upsetting because we had a perfect wallman. Not perfect, but we had a fairly good wallman last time. Oh my god, what is going on? Thank you. Well, yeah, it was actually covered largely in part by a donation from someone who would wish to remain anonymous, which I understand, but thank you very much. It's graciously accepted. Because it was not a cheap chair. I asked everyone, what's the best chair? And like, all my friends said, Secret Labs. And I was like, cool, go on to Secret Labs website. The what? How much? But I get it. And you get the quality that you pay for. I mean, you don't really want to scrimp on a chair, especially if you're a streamer. You're going to be sat in a long time. No, I didn't. Ugh. That's not wonderful. That might have sunk our battleship, so to speak. Well, actually, the wallmen could make the difference. We could still keep a lead if we've got the wallmen. Also, 3 times out of 3 times now, I've managed to avoid this doggy. God knows how I do it. I just get lucky, get stuck on the pillars. Where are you, doggy? He's a-coming. Zoomies. Oof. I bamboozled you, I went the other way around. Okay, let's do this. Let's fucking do this. Should have kept running through it.
today is a good day to die. Prepare for ramming speed!
Whoa! You guys are close together. Perhaps today is a good day to die. We're going at ramming speed, alright. Pretty much the whole run, we don't stop ramming. How we doing? Not too bad. And skip. Still a lead. Still a lead. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Hurry up and get that ambulance. Quit yapping and move her already.
Gregory Horror Show world runs when? Ooh, world record runs when? Good question. I hadn't thought about that. Good question. I don't know, but soon. What I need to do is I need to watch what the world record is like. And then start routing. The controls are a bit different to Silent Hill 4. You use circle for everything instead of X. I think. No, wait, no. Yes, maybe? I can't remember now. It's hard to kind of like think of things when you're doing something else. But yeah. I would like to get in on that. Soon, TM, yes. Soon. Oh my god. I'm getting screwed on the RNG in here. Heard that you were talking shit, so I sent a lot of bugs in your face. Yeah, I would like to start running Gregory Horror Show. And unfortunately, I will be at the mercy of this PS3 still. Because Gregory Horror Show, well, it does have an emulator category. The problem with Gregory Horror Show is that on emulator, there's a massive audio glitch. And it's consistent throughout the entire game. Basically, every line of dialogue kind of like repeats the last half a second after playing it. So it goes, say for instance, the piece of dialogue is, oh, I guess you want this soul then. It'll go, oh, I guess you want this soul then, like that. And it is fucking mind-numbingly painful, like, to listen to it. Oh, you saw it? Cool. Oh. Yes, no, I was nowhere near the world records. The world record is like an hour or something, maybe even less. But yeah, I would like to start learning it. I mean, there are a lot of factors that are dependent, like, you know, what time of day it is, where people are, etc. I don't know how consistent that is throughout. Like, maybe it's the point where, like, the speedrun is so tied up tight that everything is the same for everyone, so you just all do the same actions. Or it might be that, like, it's a dice roll every time. Roulette Boy is probably going to be the worst part of a speedrun. Because I'm going to have to get good at timing the roulette spins. But I'll try it. Sure, I'll try it. I mean, that leaderboard is even... Go ahead and spin me! Yeah. Really annoying. What was I gonna say? The speedrun leaderboard is even smaller than the Silent Hill 4 one. At the moment, I'm second in the world on PS3. And that's crazy, but that's also because not a lot of people run this on PS3. I think my first time was 4th. Just like, no matter what time I would have got, I would have been 4th. So I think it's the same kind of thing with the Gregory Horror Show board. There are not a lot of people on it at all. But that's cool, because that means maybe I could make my mark there. Who knows? Well, I know Gregory Horror Show more than I knew Silent Hill 4 before I started running Silent Hill 4. Maybe that will help. I don't know. But yeah. So, like I was saying, I think there is a board for emulation, or emulation might be outlawed. I can't remember what the actual rule is on Gregory Horror Show board. I think sheer factor of the fact that not many people have like PS2s capable of playing it, that might be a factor. Also, interestingly, I don't have a Japanese PS3 or a Japanese PS2 for that matter either, but I do have a Japanese copy of Gregory Horror Show. So maybe it's one of those things where having the Japanese version makes it quicker. So interestingly, although I imagine that's more difficult to do with that game because there's so much more text than there is in this game. I don't know. It's gonna be fun to find out. Would be nice to add another speed game to my repertoire. It'd be interesting to see what happens with Resident Evil 8 as well. I bet there are already people submitting times. Have we kept our lead? Oh my god. Fucking hell. Come on, Henry, get it together. Still managed to keep a lead. Managed to increase it a little bit. Interesting. This could turn out okay. Maybe we'll get good hospital luck this time. I feel like we're owed good hospital luck this time. I might have been seeing things, but I'm pretty sure there's no loading screen between house and water prison first time. I might just be like, you know, seeing things now. Oof, that could have attracted the bugs, but I think we're good. Straight out of Panopticon. Yeah. Fuck the wall, man. Through the door. Always go left. Don't ask me why. Hell yeah. Fucking Warman, always trying to put a player down. Literally. Literally. Okay. 10 o'clock cell. No, 8 o'clock cell. 1, 2. Get in there. Oh, that was quick. Right, come on, let's do this. Perfect, first time, here we go. Oh, that wasn't actually that bad. Ladder also good. Fucked it up a little bit there, but okay. Second handle, not bad. Oh my god, ladder bad. Last ladder bad. Skip cutscene. Up the ladder. Fine, holding a direction in that room doesn't really help. It actually sends me in the wrong direction. Okay, fourth door on the right. Always the one after the busted pipe. Oh my god, what was that leech? That never happens. What the fuck was that? I've never seen that happen. Fuck me, right? Ooh, we've kept our lead. Have we extended it? We extended our lead a little bit. Thank you, Bounty. Appreciate the belief. It helps a lot. If you could start working on the good luck for the hospital, because my last hospital was bad, real bad. So I feel like we have to like preemptively get the luck going like super early. Okay, skip the cutscene. Hold down. That was clean. Yeah, we haven't golded anything, but we're keeping a green wave, which is what I want to see. A green wave. I'm getting to the point now where it's very difficult for me to gold sections. Although having said that, the last run was quite a few gold ones. But yeah, it's getting harder and harder is basically my point. Thank you. The little purple heart that could. Oh, that was a clean ghost room. That was real nice movement. So the auto splitter that I saw Fungo using last night actually breaks each individual room down. So you can see your best time in every single room of the game. Fuck off. Which is quite useful. So we might well end up using that one. Even though I like my nice custom one I've made with the icons and the names and everything, we'll probably move it over to that one just because of ease of use. Plus, then I'll be able to tell, like, even down to a room-by-room basis, which rooms I'm doing better in and which ones I'm not. Body blocked. Nice. This is not a great building world so far. But that's okay, just so long as we can keep the lead going. We don't even have to add to it, just keep it going. The rail. I feel like a pro skater over here every time I come through this bit. It's like, hug the rail. TC 50-50 TC's rail. That was fairly cool. Skip the cutscene. What the fuck? Just has an aversion to ladders. Again, holding a direction here really doesn't help. Oof. Had a head-on chase with that dog. I was shocked it didn't get me. Oh, body block. Yeah, this has not been a good building world. Right, this is the one with the weird staircase. Right, please don't get hit by these leeches. Okay, good. No! Yeah, it's been a real bad building world. Three, 7, 5, 0. By the way, in-game timer doesn't run on those screens. So once I've switched over to the PC... Yes, I got it! And I'm up the stairs. Oh, nice! So, for anyone who doesn't know, you can use an item there that you can't use in this particular spot. And if you do it on the exact frame the cutscene begins, you can keep running through the cutscene. And I managed to get it, but that's the second time ever in my entire life I've managed to get it. The first time I got it, I ended up just running into the wall, but this time I could tell by the sound that I'd made it up to the stairs. So, interesting. I'm going to have to get used to holding the directions necessary to make that happen. See how far you can get on one of those skips. But yeah, cool. Maybe that will sop up some of the damage. I mean, it's only a save of about like a second to 2 seconds. But maybe it will be enough to mop up some of the damage from this building world. Let's see. That's a gold building world. I thought it was bad. Looks like it wasn't.
Looks like another one, Captain. Got one.
Thank you. Fuck knows how that happened. I guess it was the good ghost room. It was the stairs skip. But I got bit in the pet shop. That wasn't good. Oh well, we'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. No, what am I doing? I'm trying to do the end of the game. Wonderful. Still, if I don't fuck up this movement, that still might have not been the worst case of that room. That is, like, I imagine it's less of a problem in games that don't revisit areas. But because this game revisits areas, it's very easy to think that you're, like, your brain just, like, bypasses and goes, oh, we're on the second time here. And it's not, it's the first time, if that makes sense. It happens sometimes. It's the reason why I forgot the train handle, actually, on my run yesterday. Oof. Yeah. I rarely do as well, unless it's like, if there's a cool story reason, say for instance, let me think. Like, if you're coming back to an area after, like, some significant plot stuff has happened and it's slightly different, then I don't mind so much. Yeah, in 4 it's very much like there are whole sections you have to do again, and yeah, they're different, but like they still look very similar. I'm trying to think of an example. You know, like there are other Resident Evils, other Silent Hills where you've kind of like, say for instance the police station in not the police station. You know, in Resident Evil 1, there's the house. And then you make your way out to the outbuildings, and then you come back to the house. That kind of thing. I don't mind that so much. I think in Silent Hill 4 it's a bit egregious because you have to do all of the areas again. It's not just like coming back to one area after some changes. It's like every area, like in sequence all over again. This was not a great apartments. But we might have just kept our lead going, which is fine. That's fine by me. I agree, Bounty is very much a kind of like a sense of bad deja vu. Like, casually, it's kind of annoying, because it's like, oh great, I've got to go through all the same areas again, there's nothing new. Like, so to speak. What am I doing? Note. Note on the door. I think I got it. Yes. RE4, yeah. RE4 is a good example. You come back to the village after you've been away and fought El Gigante and stuff, and it's like nighttime, and now the villagers are a bit more like aggressive, and they've got red eyes, and the parasites come out of their heads more often. That kind of thing, you know? And they've put bear traps down and shit like that in the time you've been away to kind of like fuck with you. Oh my god. I'm going to the wrong door. That might have eaten into my lead a little bit. I wonder what Eileen thinks about Resident Evil 4. Do you like it? She loves it. She's crazy for it. Oh, bye-bye lead. Yeah, oh god, look at it go. Look at it go. Oof. Painful. We've still got a lead, though. We've still got a lead. Better than nothing. Come on. Hospital luck. Thank you, Kittyfied. Yes, you can. Oh my god. Come on, good luck. Okay, here's where dreams can be made. Sometimes it just changes the camera angle randomly. It's really peculiar. Oh my god. Sign of things to come. L1. R1. Okay. Yeah, we got an R1, but it could have been the key, couldn't it? It could have been the key. Oh, not bad. But we are right next to the door. Yes. Yes, this is nice, isn't it? This is great. Oh my god. Come on, lady. Come on, lady. Don't do this to me, Eileen. Ugh. No. Why don't you just look at the right thing, Henry? Okay. Skip cutscene. No. Fucking hell. I thought I'd skipped it. Is she with me? I didn't mean to knock her. Thank God. Come on, Eileen. Let's not have a repeat of last time. She got hit. Oh, nice one, Eileen. I wonder, do these get any longer? Or are they all the same length? Oh, best hospital ever. Back in the game. Come on, Eileen, please do not get hit. Sounds good. Yeah, we're almost a minute up. Here are her footsteps. She's safe in this corridor. Okay, back we go. This shit just got real.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no. Why oh no? You don't want things to go oh no. Okay, so now. Shit's got real. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I get it. Okay. Right. She should be in this corridor. In hot pursuit. But we should just outmaneuver or evade her. Want this one? She should be in that room with Cynthia. That's alright, just leave her there. Into the train. I'm going to be reading aloud what I'm doing to you guys for a while because I need to make sure I don't make a stupid mistake. So, dirty coin. I love to collect dirty coins. I lick them. That's what I do with them. Okay. So we drop our tokens back home. That's the same time that we drop the sword. And we wash our token. Whoops. Okay. Right. Didn't mean to do half of that, but that's okay because in-game time in this in the chest is paused. Nope. Fucked it up. Right. No more of that, please. Okay. We go up and get Cynthia's commuter pass. Watch out for the ghosts here. They can be particularly trolly. Almost grabbed me. We go up and get Cynthia's commuter pass. And on the way, we kill 2 of the wallmen. We need to be really precise about this wallman killing. Because I fucked it up every time I've tried it. We're going to shoot the 2nd and 3rd wallman. 5 times each. Run past the first one. Second one coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, okay, we got it. Never mind, we got it. Forget about that guy. Right, we're going to use our 1 pistol on the way down to try and get past him. The other 2 are dead. And the one at the bottom we just try and dodge. And hopefully, Eileen won't get hit by any of them. Also, ideally, we would move through here so fast that we don't pick up Eileen. But she might be with me. No, we're good, we're good. So, up to the vending machine. Murder scene key. Back we go. Need the pass, actually. Right. Pick up Eileen. Nice one, Eileen. Don't forget the train handle. Right, we got 1 shot. You had 1 opportunity. 1 shot. Would you let it slip? Or would you take down a fucking wall, man? Yo. Oh, never mind. Oh, she got hit. Right, they're all dead. Up until... 1, 2, 3... somewhere around here. Where are you? That'll do. She got hit twice. Not good. Let's see how bad she looks. Are you limping? Can't see. Can't see. Hopefully she's not limping. She doesn't look like she's limping. Which is good news for us. I fucking shocked her though. Come on, Eileen. Skip the cutscene. Down the stairs. She's limping a little bit. It's not great. Come on. Oh my god, she's done it twice now. She's proper limping. Wonderful. She got fucked up by the wall, man. This is not good. She's just not moving quickly enough. Oh. What? We gained a minute? Okay. That was not good. Nice. She's getting a move on. She's damaged, but she's getting a move on. Right, we're going to leave her behind now. For her own safety. Run, Henry! Run! Oh, you can bet he's running. Oh, Lord, he running. Okay, we're going to pick up our silver bullet. We're going to pick up our silver bullet. Oh, no damage. Nice. Take it. Yes! I'm enjoying this. Just my, like, it helps to listen for just your, sound of your footsteps. If you can hear two sets, then you know that Eileen has followed you, and something has gone horribly wrong. It's not always, like, perfect to tell. But it's good enough. Fucking bugs, man. They're the worst. Traffic ghosty. Scarily good. Well, let's try and keep them scarily good. If I could get the sub 1 hour on PS3, I'd be so happy. I'd be able to move over to PC knowing that I did the best I could on PS3, you know? But I also don't want to jinx it. I believe. Thank you, Kitty Fight. Thank you, Bounty, as well. Both of you believing. I've just got to not lose the lead. If I could get a good one truth, I should be able to keep the lead the whole way there. I still don't know how Subway 2 turned out an extra minute. I just don't get it. I'm not one to look Providence in the mouth, but, you know. How the fuck did that happen? Some things we'll never know. Ghosty. I bumped the ghosty for once. As opposed to the other way around. It's usually the other way around. Oh, good. Didn't get bumped. Mustn't forget to light the torch. Very important. I can't believe I used to dump this torch in oil. Can you believe it? What fucking craziness. We were young back then. Okie dokie. Just the last doll piece to go. We've got a silver bullet already loaded in our gun as well. Just too damn efficient, that's what it is. Too damned efficient. We were young back then. I've only been running this game since the 1st of April. Can you believe that? That's the biggest April Fool's of all. This has all just been an elaborate April Fool's joke that's gone on way too far. It's the only valid excuse. Skip cutscene. Medallion. No point taking the health. Not for two blocks. I need to hold up coming into this screen. I always think I've got to hold down because it will show me the door I came through. It's not. You just got to hold forwards or up. I didn't light the torch. Oh my god. I didn't light the torch. Mayday. Mayday. Fucking hell. Cannot believe that. Bye-bye lead.
Oh no!
Well, oh no. Yes, that's a perfectly valid use of oh no. Oh well. It's a 2-minute lead, so maybe we just ate 20 seconds of it. Oh my god, could you please not? We could still get lucky with one truth. It could still happen.
We made too many compromises already. Too many retreats.
Oh my god.
They invade our space.
Just get up
and we
there.
fall back. They assimilate entire worlds. And we fall back. Not again. The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther. And I
Come on, Eileen.
will make them pay for what they've done.
This far, no further. I make them pay for what they've done. Thank you, Bounty. Thank you for making them pay. She's still moving quite fast for being injured. Yeah, that one is a bit long. Eileen has caught a second wind. She was limping worse at the end of Subway 2 than she is now. Yeah, we ate into our lead a little bit, but you know what? That's because of that mistake. If not, I would have kept the lead. It happens. Come on. Come on, Eileen. That's it. Right. Come on, then. Let's do this, Eileen. Don't let me down. Oh, she's going like the clappers. She's going so fast. Hey, you ass. She's close. You got it. You got it, darling. Walter is coming, but it looks like we've outrun him. Here comes that bug for a second, go. You fucking asshole bug.
And God said,
No!
thou must return to the wellspring of sin.
No, 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 no. No. Yes. Yeah. We aim for the ooh. Ooh is what we need. Get the shirt. Back out we go. Go around this side. I've become a lot more, not laissez-faire when it comes to my health, but certainly a lot more just, it's not an issue. Just hang on to that lead, baby. My bedroom is haunted. Good to know. My bathroom is haunted. Good to know. Wonderful. Need our ghost shit for fighting ghosts. Get rid of that. Get that. Get that. That's it. Wow, the whole room is haunted as well. I don't... It's punishing me for that hospital RNG, that's what it is. My god. that trick you can use to equip a weapon. Oh my god. I accidentally nudged Eileen. Every day I'm haunting. Nice. Yes, indeed, every day. So any time I saved equipping that gun was rendered moot. But I managed to load the gun there, see? See how that works? That's it. Not many people take this spirit medallion, but I am going to take this spirit medallion because I am fucked without it. You saw my bedroom is haunted, my whole room is haunted. It takes 2 seconds, we're taking it. We can also use that. Just hold on to the lead, please. Just hold on to the lead. Wow, she's doing a poke trick. Still went okay. Still went okay. And she might have got a poetry out of her system as well. Oh my god, that looks like 3 minutes. No way. Well, not quite 3 minutes. But I might be back up to 2. Oh. What the fuck is going on? Eileen kind of rallies a little bit. What the fuck is that, Split? If she doesn't turn away, we're okay. She turned away. No, it's good. Right. Come on. Eileen, skip first time, please. Yes, I want those. Please take them. That was good. We equipped our gun in the, as we were opening the ladder. I do like that trick. We are going to have to take this healing pack. Definitely going to have to take it now. Yeah, sorry. Need it. In fact, we're going to burn that while we wait for Eileen. Right, come on, Eileen. Come on, baby. You can do it. Oh, that might not be enough. Yep, knew it. That is, though. Right, can I get her through the stair skip? Probably not, she's too close to me. Maybe. Is that it? Yes! $48.90. I need to start equipping that axe when I go through that door. Where are the bugs? Oh, here they are. Shouldn't have asked. Shouldn't have asked. The hope is, while they're on me, they're leaving Eileen alone. That's the kind of the logic there. Now, problem I have in this room is quite often I'm killing bugs when she is right close to me. Yeah, like now. Is that enough? Yeah, we went through. We went through. Oh, gold split. Come on, baby. No. No.
Oh no.
Not him. Oh, found him. It's this one. You're staying right here, my friend. Guess not. This is a good one, truth. It was still fairly quick. Come down here, you coward. Good one, truth. Not the best, but good. We'll take it. Come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at those splits, man. Oh, sub hour, come on, sub hour. The hardest bit is done. Just gotta get a good Walter. Just gotta get a good Walter. Just gotta get a good Walter, man. Oh my god, oh my god. So close. Ooh. 316. Don't fuck it up now. Bounty with the expert advice. Need not to fuck it up. Thank you guys. You're getting me super hype. Do not underestimate my ability to fuck things up. Just play fast. That's all there is to it. Just play fast. Skip the cutscene. Take the pickaxe. Yes, please. Thank you. Goodbye. See you later. Now remember, my bedroom's haunted. So I'm glad I've got the spirit medallion. That was quick. Skip the cutscene. And away we go. Just play fast. Gotta go fast. Faster, 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 faster. Henry X. Right, it's a left turn out of here. Oh, that's the split. Maintaining the lead. Actually, that split would have been plus 1 second. Need to switch to pickaxe at some point. There we go. That's done. Don't have to think about it now. Where is Axton? Axton should be here. Oh my god, get out of the way. I actually should have kept my axe equipped in case I ran into any issues. I mean, I've never got caught by anything in this section, but it could happen. Yes. May the real Anton please stand up. No! Just don't fuck up. Just don't fuck up. Get a good Walter. Get a good Walter. You can do this. It's possible. I believe in myself. Dad! Dad! Hey, Dad! He does look pretty special with his pickaxe, doesn't he? He looks like a dancer, and he looks like he's off to, like, stop a fire. Don't know how he's going to stop a fire with his pickaxe, but... yeah, he waves that thing around. Oh, wrong way. You need to stop making mistakes. Focus. Oh my god! This is not going well. Right, there's a ghost in here. I think it's Cynthia. No, it's not Cynthia. It's a different ghost. It's the ghost with the most.
Little crybaby. Hurry up. Get that.
Dad, you deadbeat mofo, bring me some food. Ah, got caught. It's alright, the water fight will heal me. Need to make sure we don't... oh, cutscene. Come Come on, Eileen. Where are you? Yes. Stay with me. Just a tiny bit longer. Umbilical cord time. You can pause. Yeah, do you see that? I paused after the cutscene, but before I actually got the umbilical cord. You can do that. Alright, time to bring it home. What was my sum of best? 123. It's probably changed now because of the splits. Yeah, it's 121. I'm not going to make that. Oh my god. Could you please stop getting stuck on geometry? Remember, it's a left turn every door except the last one. I think Cynthia's in here or something. Fuck her. Left every door but the last one. The last one is coming up. Oof. Definitely avoided a body block there. You guys like to get pointy. Here we go. My apartment is haunted as fuck. La la la, can't hear you ghosts. How is that gold? Don't fuck it up. Oh, don't fuck it up. So I found out how these things are, these slides are caused. You've got to have like an item you can't use again and spam it at the same time as grabbing it. It seems like it's easier on PC, so I'm not going to try for it right now. Get in there. We might not save Eileen, actually. She looks like she's getting in there pretty quickly. I mean, it's possible. But it's not high on my list of concerns, let's put it that way. Zoomies. Oh, you massive bell end. What was that magic juju? Walter's gonna Walt. Right, I heard that he might, like, go for that now. He's actually very close to the monster. I might be able to just back him up against it. Every day he is watering. Right, we don't know what he's going to do when he gets up. He likes to step backwards. Yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that, you son of a bitch. This is real good. I saved Eileen. Oh, I saved Eileen. Saved Eileen. This looks like a sub 1. I don't want to jinx it, but that looks like a sub 1 to me. Okay, we're gonna skip the cutscenes. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. $58.07. Fucking hell, I'm gonna fall off my chair. $58.07. It's still not the fastest on PS3. But I'll take it. I'll fucking take it all day. 58.07. Thank you so much, guys, for all the hype. We got the sub 1. I'm quite happy now to move on to PC, knowing I've got the sub 1 on console. $58.07. Let me just update my personal best. Put a big 0 in there. 058.07. Save. Okay, let's go through all the screens. And then we can see where that will put me. That's the progression, by the way. Looks like was 120. No, 127 wasn't my first complete. Maybe it was. I don't know. You told me not to fuck it up, and it worked. Yes. Good advice, Bounty. Thank you. Good advice. I feel like if I follow that advice every time, everywhere, in every facet of my life, I'll do all right. Okay, we're gonna take a tiny little look and see where that puts me on the leaderboard. Shall we do that? If I switch over to this screen, first let me save my splits and save my best times, because I've got a couple of golds in there as well. Where do we do that? Reset. You've beaten some of your best times. Do you want to update them? Sure. Okay, let me get my web page up. 1 second. So, window capture. Not live split. Chrome. No, not those Chromes. Different Chrome. Hang on. Sometimes I just have to create a new Chrome for it to, like, recognize it. Okay. Oh, properties. There it is. That'll do. It's just rough and ready. Okay. So let's head over to speedrun.com. Okay, so what was it? 58. Hang on. 58. Fuck, where did it go? 58.07. So 58.07 puts me $34th, is that right? 34th. taking UFO Techie's place. I feel bad. UFO Techie's like one of the OGs. I watched his GDQ of Homecoming. Yeah, and well, again, I will switch over to PS3. You can see I'm still not first on PS3. Miss Hamilton, who, funnily enough, for some reason, look, like the player has been deleted, like submitted by deleted user. Weird, but still 28th place because the video exists. So, still not the fastest on PS3. Am I going to put in work to try and bring it under 55 minutes 56? I mean, it's possible. Look at the sum of my best segments. It's possible. Hang on, you guys can't see that at the moment. Let's switch back to speedrunning. Look at the sum. My sum is 121. That's just over 3 minutes. Hey, Axton. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I just got a 5807. I got a sub 1. I honestly don't think I'm ever going to run this game on PS3 again. But the temptation's there because, look, the sum of my best segments gives me just over 3 minutes. Just over 3 minutes would take me from 5807 to 5507. And you can see here on the leaderboard, that would put me in first place on PS3. So it's like, if I played my absolute best that I have so far on every segment, I might just make enough, squeeze out enough to do it. But do I want to try to do that? That sounds maddening. Probably not. Probably just go over to PC. Save my PS3 running for Gregory Horror Show and move over to PC for... Yeah. I mean, you were there, Kittyfied, watching Fungo last night. I loved the splitter he was using. I mean, I think it is a bit strange to like cut it down to like literally every room. It's a bit like obsessive, but at the same time, I think I'm going to use that auto splitter, even though it won't have the nice icons and the lovely names that I put for them. It would be worth it in the long run. First of all, I don't have to remember to split anymore. Second, it would be indicative of the actual time and not like a ballpark estimate. There is an auto splitter for levels as well, rather than every room. I might well use that. That might be better for me, because I like just seeing like +1, +2, +7, -10, etc. like 100 times in a stream would probably just like throw me off completely. I think I'd probably do better with the segments rather than, well, like lots of segments. It was in the speedrunning Discord, I think. Oh, cool. Yes, I'm there on the speedrunning Discord, so I will check that out. Thank you. It is 10 to 11. I was going to stream for another hour, but I'm done with Silent Hill 4. I'm done. At least on PS3. So, I mean, I don't know, because I would like to stream for my new, for the full time, but I don't really know what I could play and if it would be even interesting to watch. Well, I tell you what, should we have some fun? Why don't we give me a moment behind the scenes technical stuff to switch over to 2 screens, because at the moment I've got my PC on one screen and I've got my PS3 coming through on the other screen. If you give me a second to switch stuff over so that I can display on 2 screens at once on my PC, why don't I fire up the GOG version and start doing some movement in the GOG version? Well, is it really fun to just watch me do movement? Probably not. And it's not going to be a proper run because it won't get finished. I don't know if it's worth all the effort, actually. Especially because everything's set up right nicely now, so I don't have to worry about tomorrow. I can just, like, boot up. Route GHS, you have 1 second. Well, if I was going to route GHS, all I would do is be watching the world record for GHS and working that out. Do you know what? It's Resident Evil 8 tomorrow. I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to finish streaming now and have a rest and have my dinner early for once and just chill. Probably going to catch some of Axton's stream later, so that just gives me an extra hour to do some work. I can get this separated out and onto YouTube. I can get the thumbnail made. I can get it submitted to speedrun.com, etc., etc. So I'll do all that stuff, and we'll raid someone. But thank you. Just the fact that you guys would stick around means a lot. But we're done. We have achieved for the day. It's over. It's finally over. But thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can raid someone. We've got some people playing Phasmophobia. Alright, we're going to invade someone who is playing Phasmophobia. They are someone I know peripherally from the Clock Tower Twitch running group that I applied to, and they haven't replied, so I guess I didn't get in. But that's okay. Yeah, I'll catch you later at Axton's stream. Thank you all for showing up. I appreciate it. And I will see you all tomorrow for Resident Evil 8, if possible. If not, don't worry about it. And yeah, once Resident Evil 8 is done, we'll be back with GOG version, Silent Hill 4. Until then, take care. I'll get my raid ready. Thank you so much for showing up and the moral support and everything else. It makes such a difference. It spurred me on. It spurred me on to ride the green wave. I read the green wave so much it went gold a couple of times. That's crazy. Anyway, take care. See you later. Bye for now. Happy